guys, we're pretty sad this week because we heard that Chadwick Boseman, who played Black Panther and a lot of other really iconic roles, passed away from colon cancer. And that's a pretty big blow to our family. I know it's a blow to a lot of people. He really was the first sort of mainstream superhero that our sons could look to and be like, hey, he looks like me. And so we're really sad. We're mourning today. We're just kind of trying to celebrate his life a little bit. We're gonna watch Black Panther a little bit later today and just remember what an amazing actor and an amazing person he was. So you got your Black Panther shirt on, bro?
Yep, I got this for my birthday.
Heck yeah, you did, man.
In the movie, you can like see different.
Yeah, dude.
Like right here, you can see Black Panther.
So cool, man.
Right here, it says Black Panther.
So cool. And then Liam said he had this hat. What did you say for the hat?
I was gonna say instead of for Texas Rangers, it's gonna be for T'Challa.
T'Challa. The T is for T'Challa instead of Rangers. Yeah.
I'm happy Linky just got a haircut.
Yeah, he did.
So
looking sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you hugging me? Thanks, bud. You guys reading a book? He likes that song.
Yeah, I love music.
Like it?
That's awesome. He loves piano. I think it's because he hears you playing.
I think he recognizes Furlies because I'll play that sometimes. So anytime that particular song comes on,
He's like, come on, let's play some
I'm
piano.
really excited about that song in particular. Oh, Bubby. Okay, y'all guys go play outside, okay?
Yeah!
You ready to play? Hi.
Outside a little bit, get all that in out.
Man, Jude, you're a strong boy.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. So, y'all go have fun, okay? Love you guys. Bye.
Walk, Linky, walk. No scoot.
Come on.
Up,
Just for the record.
Oh, hey guys.
Cats got gigantic.
They're huge now.
Last couple of
You're
days.
big babies now.
They're actual
Aw.
cats. They're not kittens anymore.
I know, they've grown up. You guys
Yes,
are
they
so
are coming
sweet.
with us to Tennessee. Everyone's commented, what are you going to do with the cats when you move? It's like, well,
They're part of the
with us to
family.
Tennessee.
Yeah, we are not getting rid of the kitties. We would never do that.
So
We love these kitties, huh?
Yeah.
Okay guys, so we wanted to sit down and talk for a couple of minutes about the move and why we're moving and all of that. We still get a lot of questions on each vlog about why we're moving, and we've touched on it here and there in various vlogs, but we're still getting a lot of questions. And so I think just to kind of clarify and just let you guys know our thought process and what's led to this, we wanted to just sit down and share with you guys kind of some of the behind the scenes, what has led to this decision for our family, because it is a really big decision.
It's been a lot of parts. Like there's been
Yeah.
a lot that's been in this process for a very, very long time, actually.
Yeah, this entire year really has been the first year that we have been completely self-employed, where all of the jobs that we do are like work from home kind of jobs.
Yeah.
And we've always moved based on a job that Steven's taken in a particular city. And so this is the first time that we really get to choose just based on preference where we want to live.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting for us. But it's also a really big decision, and I feel like a lot of responsibility and weight for us to make sure that we're making a good choice for our family. And somewhere that we can really settle long term. You know, we keep saying that we want to find a place that we can really slow down and settle into like a forever home for us and our kids to finish growing up in this home. And so there is, I feel like, a lot of weight to this decision.
Yeah, and it's honestly, you know, we've talked for so long about where we would live if we could live wherever we want to live, and for us it's somewhere that has seasons, somewhere that's not too hot, somewhere that's got good proximity to being able to travel and do different things. We love to hike, we love to camp, we love to do all those kinds of things. You can only do that for like 1 month here. And so
It's hot, guys.
It's hot, it's really, really hot. And so, I mean, gosh, we have pumpkin spice latte and it was 108 degrees yesterday, so I don't know what that's
I'm
about.
like, I cannot do that
it's
yet.
like I want to have a pumpkin spice latte, but then I'm like, no, I'm not at 108
It
degrees.
needs to be cooler.
So that's been that. And so for the last year, I've been doing several jobs, you know, obviously doing music and then doing YouTube. That's a job. Pretty full-time job, actually. Photography. I do a lot of marketing stuff for companies and things like that. And so then just recently, too, I started working a new job, actually, with
really excited.
an organization called Compassion International, which we told you guys about before. But sort of back up, you know, almost 13 years now. We started sponsoring kids through Compassion International
Yeah.
We have 3 kids that we've sponsored with Compassion International for almost 13 years now, which is crazy to think about.
And we got to go on a trip with them and just really see how they operate in country. We went to El Salvador, and it was a life-changing trip for us. And one of the things that just kind of launched us into adopting, actually,
huge
we
first
saw the
step.
need, and just broke our heart for families in poverty and children in need. And so we immediately started sponsoring 3 kids through Compassion International, and then eventually went on to adopt Jude and Liam, and then Penelope and Lincoln. But it's something that is just so near and dear to our hearts, and so we have been sponsoring kids through them for 12 years now. But especially this past 6 months or so, as COVID has just really
crazy,
just taken such a toll on the world, and especially those that are most vulnerable, those that are in poverty, those that are already struggling, have been the hardest hit. And
right now, over 150 million people are being pushed even further into starvation because of all this. So the most vulnerable, the poorest of the poor, are being hit the hardest. And so Compassion has over 2 million kids in over 25 countries in their program, where they're trying to help them to rescue them out of poverty in Jesus' name. And so when all this was happening, we started realizing, oh my goodness, like there's a huge need, and now more than ever there's a huge need.
We want to be able to spread the word all the more, because we've seen this organization in works, and just how incredible that they are, the difference that they make in these families' lives. And so we were brainstorming, like, how do we do more? How can we give back, and how can we get involved in a deeper way? And this was just such a natural fit for us. And this is like a part-time capacity, guys. But I'm just so incredibly thrilled that we have this opportunity to come alongside them and help spread the word. And it's just going to be an incredible opportunity, but also a work from home type of situation. And so I feel like that was all the more confirmation that this is kind of the time that God's doing some new things in our family, new jobs, new home, new location.
This is pretty cool for us, because we had already been telling you guys about Compassion, just because that was very dear to our hearts. We're actually going to be going to Ethiopia with them next year with our sons, for a little bit of a heritage trip, and we're going to get to meet some of our Compassion kids while we're there, which is awesome.
Which is another dynamic too, is just that our kids are older now. When we went on the first Compassion trip, our girls were really young, so we left them with my parents. But this time, a lot of our kids are older, and obviously Jude and Liam are adopted from Ethiopia. And so to be able to take all of our kids back, and for them to be able to see firsthand just the need that there is, but also the ways that you can get involved and help, and the difference that you can make. I'm excited for our children to be able to just kind of have their hearts shaped in that way, that there's so much need, but there's so much that you can do.
Absolutely.
So I just think that this is going to be an incredible opportunity for them as well to grow as people. And so we're really hoping and praying that this will be like a life-changing trip for our entire family, including our kids this time around.
And something we're asking for you guys too, that maybe it could be a life-changing thing for you as well. We invited you last month into our journey with Compassion. There are 9,500 kids in Ethiopia who are waiting to be sponsored, waiting for you, waiting to meet you. And what Compassion does is they come inside these communities and they help them with education, their socioeconomic situations, their food and clothing, and all those kinds of things that really are the baseline of how you break the cycle of poverty in a community. And it's not just like giving money and hoping that'll fix the problem. They're really trying to get at the core, the actual cause, not just the symptoms of systemic poverty in the world. And so we're inviting you guys to be a part of that with us. It's $38 a month. That's it.
To sponsor a kid, which changes the entire family, because they really are investing in the entire family.
The entire life of that person, not just the child, but as they grow up, they get to walk alongside them. Our kids are going to be in college.
Because we've been sponsoring our kids for 12 years now, so a lot of them were a lot younger. They were, just starting elementary school when we started, and so a lot of them are getting ready to graduate, and that is just incredible to just see them grow up into these amazing people, and I can't wait to meet them in person. It's just going to be so incredible. So that is one of the reasons why we share this with you guys, is because we are so incredibly passionate about it. We've seen it in our own lives, the difference that it not only makes for other people, but just the way that it changes your heart and changes your life. And so, I'm so excited to share that with you guys and really just kind of show just all the different ways that everything's kind of come together to kind of create this new season for us. But compassion is a big part of that.
And you guys have already stepped up in such amazing ways. We had 77 kids sponsored since our last video. That's all from you guys. That's all from you guys. And so what we need you to do, this is what we're asking of you, okay? We're going to Ethiopia in, I think, probably March, April, something like that. We're still filling it out. COVID has a lot to do with that. We'll see when everything kind of dies down there. But there are 9,500 kids in Ethiopia waiting to be sponsored. We would love for the Miller fam, that's us, that's you, to sponsor all of them. Okay, and I know that's crazy to think about, but there's almost 600,000 of us here, and so if even just a fraction of us sponsors a kid, that boom. And so when we go to Ethiopia next year, you'll get to meet your kids. Hopefully a lot of you guys will get to meet a lot of your kids on our trip because we'll be getting to meet them. And so
we'll be vlogging it and bringing you guys along.
It will be really amazing.
I am just, it's going to be such a life-changing, life-impacting kind of trip for us, and hopefully for you guys too. So.
We're naive enough, maybe naive, I don't know. We are hope-filled enough to believe that we can change the world, okay? And that's together, whenever we actually unify and don't divide and we actually go for something, we can change the world. So go to www.compassion.com/themillerfam, and this is gonna be amazing, guys. This is, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get to work with Compassion. It's been sort of a little bit of a dream job for me for over a decade now.
Yeah, we never thought that we'd be able to like just partner with them in an official capacity. Yeah, that's the word.
Even if it is part-time, even if it is just doing some marketing on their team, but like I think that that's a pretty amazing answer to prayer for us.
Yeah,
honestly.
and such a fit because you guys know we are so passionate about this, and so it is a perfect fit. So anyways, guys, we would love for you to partner with us on this and help us to really change the world, and I think we really can. Anyways, guys, so that's kind of what's going on with us, all the behind the scenes to how we got to this decision to move, and I'm so excited about Nashville. It's just going to be such a good fit for our family, I think, and we're really excited to be building a home and buying a few acres and all of that. If you didn't see our last vlog, we talked about that there, but
you need to watch it. It's pretty exciting.
We are so excited as we just kind of start to plan and dream about the future and settling down there. It's just going to be such a good fit for our family, I think. But
so super simple vlog today, nothing crazy. I think we're going to make some dinner, and then I've got the projector. We're going to set it up. I've got a new speaker for that, and we're going to watch Black Panther tonight as a family, and just sort of chill and have some time together. You know, you never know. Life is fleeting, it's a vapor, so hug your kids tight, hug your spouse tight, hug your special people tightly.
And, we love you guys so much.
We love you guys so much.
Bye, guys. Bye. Whoa, it's still going. That is a hot pot. Woo! Wow, guys. Is it good? Be careful, it's really, really hot. They're shooting out of it. Oh, Reese, you look so comfortable. By yourself? Surprise! Are you guys ready to watch Black Panther? Yeah.
We're gonna put our buttery popcorn in here.
You're gonna do that again? We'll have to wash it after, but I guess so. You will have to wash it. It's a creative way to eat popcorn.
We're gonna have to go like this.
That is so silly. Squish.
Wakanda forever.
For your name's sake, you will lead me back home to God, for your name's sake, you will lead me